Alrighty everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Isaac. So in this video I'm going to start by cleaning up the two jumps after the jump we built in last building video. As you can see, especially the whale tail, but this jump is quite overgrown. The surface on this one is absolutely terrible, it's all washed away. So I'm going to need to clear all the weeds away, put a fresh layer on, pack it in. I've actually quite recently redone the whale tail and I didn't even get a chance to ride it because it was too wet, and now it's all overgrown again. So I don't need to do as much work to this, but I'm obviously going to clear all the weeds away, put a new fresh layer of dirt, probably especially on here because I want this part to look really nice. And then I'll probably give the trail a bit of a session because the jump I built last video is now nice and hard as well. I rode that once or twice yesterday and it feels really good now. So I might give this trail a bit of a session, including these two jumps, and then we'll see about what's coming after the whale tail. So I got the whipper snipper here, got the camera here, and let's get into the video. Alrighty, so I've just finished rebuilding this jump and the whale tail, and they look so good. This one was probably the biggest one to do because I had to dig a heap of dirt in, spread it out, and then pack the whole landing in. So that took quite a while. That takeoff was pretty fun to do, and the whale tail, I've done it a couple of times before. On this one, it was pretty chill. I just put a tiny thin layer of dirt on the takeoff because that was in pretty good condition already. This bit was pretty chill. It's probably about the same size as that landing, but it's a lot narrower, and it went a lot quicker than that landing over there. This has always been kind of off camber and kind of goes around in a tiny bit of a corner. It's never worked very well, so I'm going to dig that out, kind of put in a little bit of a bank the opposite way, and then I think I'm just going to build a nice big roller after whatever I do straight after the landing. So it'll be a nice whale tail into a slight berm and then in a big roller. So I'm thinking the roller kind of middle will be here. That's the whale tail, come into a nice big roller, and then there's plenty of room to set up for whatever I do in that direction. So the trail's all linked up, but before I ride it all together, I'm gonna build this section of the trail so I've got a bit more to ride when it comes to test time. So I'm super excited to ride this whole trail together, but let's build this little section here now. I've just realized that if I angle this bit of trail that way, then it's just gonna fill up with water, and I don't have any way to drain it. I don't have any pipes to put under there. So instead I'm just going to get this pile of dirt and pile it all here to make it level, just not off camber. So it's just going to be level, and hopefully the water will just kind of run off and not just sit there and make it all muddy and bad. So it's not going to be full on berm, and I'm just going to make it flat and then build a nice big roller. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so the roller is done. It looks pretty small and insignificant. It's not a huge roller and it's quite narrow as well, but there is a lot of dirt in that thing. I've been digging out the second jump of the whale tail in between here to turn it from a tabletop kind of thing into a gap jump. I've wanted to do this for a while, but I've never had a project close enough to use this dirt. And that's still quite a way away to carry each shovel full, but it was close enough, and I can't believe I used all of this dirt for that tiny little roller. It's actually a good size roller, but for the amount of dirt I moved, it looks quite small. Any higher, I think, and we'll be getting airtime, so it's not too small, maybe a tiny bit too narrow, but I think it'll be pretty easy to set up for. If not, I'll just have to make it a bit wider, which won't be a big problem because there's still plenty of dirt left in the whale tail. So I'm happy with how it's looking. This is all nice and flat now as well, instead of like off camber. So my plan was to let it harden up for the rest of the morning and then ride it this afternoon, but it's going to be a bit too soft, I think, because we've had rain for the past couple of days, and I want to ride the whole trail as well. So I'm going to let the whole trail harden up for another day or so, and then we'll come back and give it a ride. So see you in a couple of days to ride all these awesome jumps together. Alrighty, the roller works. It's nothing absolutely special, but it works. It's not like a bad, harsh roller. There's a little bump in the ground. It works well. Still super soft though, so can't get the full feel of it or any of these jumps that I've just redone in this video because they're all so soft. But when it hardens up, I know that the whale tail is heaps of fun, so it's not a failed build. I know it works well. Just need to pack in the tire marks again and let it harden up before I ride it again. But it all works. That jump is quite surprisingly hard already. So there's still a few tire marks on it, but not as bad as the whale tail, especially the takeoff. I just don't even need to pack it in again because it's nice and hard. Maybe a tiny bit at the bottom, especially here because that was a puddle and that's super soft. So it's hard to clear this jump and the whale tail, but all of this will be heaps easy to clear. I know it will be because I've ridden them before, but they're just super soft. So when it hardens up, it'll be easy and just as fun as it used to be. So this roller, you would have seen me do a little manual over it at the end, and that's got me thinking that maybe this should be a double roller with another roller on that side of it, just so you can manual a double roller. I'm not sure though. What do you think I should do in that direction after this roller with the tree? I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here yet, so let me know in the comments what you reckon. In the video where I asked if I should continue this trail or start a new one, pretty much everyone said to continue with this one, so I'm keen to do that, and obviously you guys are as well, so tell me what to do in that direction, please. Thank you. Alrighty guys, so that wraps up this video. Really hope you enjoyed. It was heaps of fun to rebuild these jumps, and the roller was a lot of work to build that little thing, but works as well, so can't complain. I'm happy with the result. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.